compost I'm going to use. Whoa, big chunk there. To transplant my mustard greens. See how this looks. Pretty pulpy, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of
stuff in it, huh?
Yeah.
What's that? Is that one big chunk? That looks like a... Okay. So what I want to try, see how it does. Pretty good. That one's kind of heavy. I guess I'll just leave that in there. That's a big chunk of something. It's not the most consistent stuff. That's just a chunk of wood, I think.
This must be a piece of grass. It's really cold.
It's cold, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. That means it's definitely done composting now, is what I would think.
Yeah, true.
He bit my finger good. See my finger? Got me. I can't blame him. I could have just left him alone, but I wanted to check him out. See how cool he is? It's glass snake, but it's actually a lizard. It's not a snake.
Right.
Is that a good video?
Yeah.
Wow, now he's calming down. I guess he bit me so he feels better now. He's like, okay, good, I got you. I'm
That's
good with
cool.
that now. Look at that look on his face. He was checking me out the whole time too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When I came over to catch him, he was looking right at me. He saw me the whole time,
Huh.
but he wasn't moving. And then when he saw I was gonna get him, then he ran like crazy.
How long do you think he is?
How long?
Yeah,
More than a foot.
more than a foot?
Oh yeah.
Perfect foot.
Not quite a foot and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe 16 inches.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay.
Wow. So many markings.
Man, he is totally calmed down now. And he didn't lose his tail. That's good. Sometimes they just
That's
shed
good.
their tail,
Yeah.
so that whatever's trying to get them just goes after the tail, and it's like they get a free meal.
Yeah.
And the snake still lives. He's a lizard. You
Lizard.
can tell by his face that he's a lizard, not a snake.
Yeah, true.
You have it on IA?
Yeah.
Okay,
IA.
cool. Getting some good shots of him there.
Yeah, I'm getting some pretty good shots.
Do you want to hold him, Axel?
Sure.
Okay. So I'll do the video while you're holding him. Whoa. Don't bite Axel.
Make sure you support his whole body. Man, it's like a hard body.
Look at a glass lizard I found while I was watering the grass in the back. Put a glass lizard. Damn it. Snake. Okay. He totally melted out, man. You got a pretty good grip on me. You can see the teeth marks on my finger.
Oh, wow.
Man. And I knew he was going to do that. I was preventing his head getting to my skin, but he got me real quick before I could do anything.
Yeah.
Man, they really twist their body a lot.
Oh.
They get tangled up in the grass. They're really good at trying to get away, man.
Yeah.
But I was determined. So that's probably a good video. I guess it'd be a good time for me to let him go now.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, so what is this plant?
This is a mustard green.
Mustard green. Alright.
I'm transplanting them here. I just kind of let them fall apart. That did pretty well. Well, one of the trickiest things is just pulling them apart, man. The leaves are ripping off. Dang. I don't want to do that, but they're so tangled up. glued together. Yeah.
Wow. Long.
That's enough root. That's enough. A lot ripped off, but it will come back like you wouldn't believe. Yep. Even just a little bit of root. Okay. Let me see if I can get the roots to come up. Good. This one has some of the leaf rip off. That's what I don't like. I don't like them losing leaf because they're so small and that could stunt their growth. But that's what happened. It just ripped off. Whoa, this is chunky. The leaf, okay. Try to make sure the hole is big enough so the roots don't stick. I don't want them to get bunched up. That one's big enough. I need to redo it. Okay, get it to go in. I like to bury part of the stem. I always kind of pack it a little bit. There we go. Nice. That looks pretty good. Cut it close there. There we go. Now they're coming apart. You getting that?
Yeah.
Now they're coming apart. There we go. All right. It's almost perfect there. Huh. Well, that one ready. Good. Chunky thing there again. Gummy. Which isn't really bad. It's not bad. Look at that, man. That's about perfect.
Yeah.
There's one extra.
Alright.
Some frogs I found while I was working today. Pretty cool.
Cool toad too.
Shy wall. You don't want to look. Jumped away. Come on, you camera shy? You're beautiful, man. Don't be shy.
Huh. Wow.
There you go.
Those are some cool frogs.
Wonder if I can put them on the same hand. He looks like he's gonna jump any second.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Whoa, don't jump, buddy. Doesn't he have some nice colors though?
Mm-hmm.
Really pretty little creatures.
Yeah.
Found him first. Found that one second.
Oh,
Guess I'll go put them back where I found them when we're done here.
okay.
That green is cool.
Yeah, spots too.
He blends in with the dirt really nice. This one,
True.
not really. Unless there's some green leaves in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big one too. Giant.
Okay, I'm gonna go let him go now. So as you can see, I transplanted 2 of these little squares worth. This is one of them, and it turned out perfect each time. I had just enough plants for these 2 trays to finish. This was actually an extra one, so one had one extra, the others were perfect. Here were the other 2 from the other corner. Are you showing what I'm talking about here? So I have 2 corners, one from each tray. This one I just did. I got it wet. They are much more difficult to pull apart when they're wet. These I did dry, so they're a little wilted. I just watered them, and you'll see how quickly they come back. But you'll see here, when I'm transplanting these, they're going to come out much drier. And I like that better. As long as you water them, they'll come right back. They're so much easier to pull apart though. Look at that, they come apart almost all on their own. Especially with this really powdery soil. And I just let them fall apart, see that? That's easy. Look at that nice plant. This root, that'll be a plant, this will be a healthy plant. Okay. Make a hole, whoop, the wind comes. Let the roots fall in. See that? Let the roots fall right on in, and yeah, it's just so much easier when they're dry. As long as the shock of that's not going to kill them, this will ultimately be the best. It'll preserve their roots. Their roots aren't sticking together like they were when they were wet. All those I did, they were really wet. Those green greens. something hard. I need to remove that. Take the leaves out. Oh, that's just a little ball of clay is what that was. That'll be good. That'll keep in there. Okay. Make the hole. And try to straighten it. Kind of pinch it. These stems are very curly stems. A lot of them are like twisted up like a cork. And so they'll straighten out. And they love being separated. They always really kind of have a boost once you first separate them. They have all that extra root that's able to absorb nutrients and water and everything they need. I hope this is a nutritious soil. It looks like it is. It's grass clippings compost. Something I think is kind of funny about mustard is these red mustard is even though they're red, they're still called greens. The greens are called red mustard greens, whereas those are just called mustard greens. Kind of funny. Austin like that. He chuckled a little bit. Appreciate your help with this, Austin.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Look at that. Perfect. And now, yeah, it's looking like it's going to be perfect to finish the other tray again. Wow. I didn't do that on purpose. I don't count the seeds when I plant them. I just take a pinch and sprinkle them. But I have done this quite a few times now, so I must be getting used to it. I don't know. I'm just getting perfect though.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect amount. And this soil is working very well too. This grass, I've never used it before, and it's really holding together. It's got a good feel to it, kind of sticky, kind of like clay. But this is sandy soil we have, so you don't usually have clay around here. There are chunks of it here and there, though. Austin's a potterer. He's taken that clay and made pots from it. I can show them to you. I still have them. He's made toys, he made dice, balls, football, I think. Did you make a football one time?
I think I just made dices.
And like marbles, though, like big clay marbles.
Yeah, I think I might have made balls out of them.
Kind of like a marble, a big marble.
Yeah, just like a big marble.
Pretty cool. I still have that. Okay, look at that. One more. And now I'm out. This one's like
There's
really...
one more over there.
Oh, I do have one more. Oh, really? It's perfect again? Wow. Okay, I did it.
Cool.
Believe it or not, that looks really tiny. It will become big. You won't even be able to tell the difference between all these. Even this one. See how big that is? Eventually, they'll be the same size. They catch up. Well, I'm coming to the end here. Appreciate your help, Austin. This has been really fun.
Yeah.
It's been rewarding doing this winter gardening and being out in the nature. And I'm just having so much success with these greens. They're really fun to work with.
Yeah, and there's a lot too.
As you can see, yeah. As you can see, talk about a lot, man. I have trays and trays and trays of these. Don't you think you've seen them all? Look at this.
Yeah.
Here's a bunch of Mizuna. You can see the Mizuna and how they look. We have that pointy leaf, very distinguishable. So I always know them. I don't even need to label them. I can tell the difference. These are the red mustard. And of course these are bright green. Look at how nice those are looking already. I just transplanted these. Actually, Austin and Axel helped me with these two. You did a video of it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
But, yeah, they helped me, and these are looking nice. And now these will be... So these I just watered earlier, right before I started transplanting these. This is what I do to water them. You want to help me with this, Austin?
Sure.
Okay. This is what I do. I just take the tray. It's kind of a trick I learned. I always leave buckets of rainwater as emergencies. And I had an emergency, and I simply dropped the tray in the bucket, and it was like instant watering, and it works really well. You're not smashing the plant. You're not smashing down the soil. It's just absorbing the water. And it's absorbing it where it needs it. The root is getting it. And it actually kind of straightens the root out. It pulls that root down while you're pulling the water out. The water kind of catches the root. So I see it in there, and boom, watered. And I'm using good rainwater. Wow. That about does it. Watch behind you. There's a plant right behind you. That about does it. Okay. Thanks, Austin. That's done. That's all it for the It got kind of cold last night. Wow. It was a little wilted. Beautiful day today. Here are the seedlings that I planted about a week ago. They come along pretty nice. I had to keep them inside the Florida room for a few days due to some rain. When they're young, you don't really want them getting too wet. Some of these look a little wilted, like right here. That's only because of the sunlight, the heat kind of wilts them this time of the day. And then at night, they'll perk right back up. Some of them aren't being affected by the heat as much. But you can see they still have their baby leaves, those round leaves. Call those baby leaves. Yeah, they are being affected. It's a nice day today, and they're feeling that heat, and they do not like the heat at all. They're very sensitive to the heat. That's why they're good for the winter. They can endure freezing, and they don't like hot. Looks like one died here. Completely died. But most of them have made it, and they're looking good. So it'll be quite a while before I transplant them, though. And that probably brings an end to this seedling transplanting video, my winter gardening series. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.